Yeah, we probably shouldn't do this in here.
Yeah, where we at on Everything Must Go?
Yeah, I think let's get your a real scratch, and then we'll get a real acoustic, and then I think from there that'll inform what we need to do on the slide, because I don't want us to kind of overbake the slide situation and cover up the melody things that you want to do on the acoustic.
Are we thinking that that melody on the acoustic is just gonna live on that on the acoustic?
Well, that's the only way I've heard it so far. What were your
Yeah.
thoughts?
We had talked about 12 string. I don't know if y'all.
I really want to hear that.
Okay.
Badly want to hear that.
Well, then that means that that I'm probably going to get an item that's kind of on my wish list. Is that acoustic does need to be more strummy, you know, because like when you're playing it with your vocal. You know, you're kind of playing it like it's an electric part, and that you're kind of, you're not strumming all the time and all that stuff.
Everything Must Go is a cool song, man. It's come out super great in the studio. We've really embellished and dug our heels in this tune specifically, which is what I wanted to do.
I mean, I think it'd be great on 12 string, but I think let's get a take of it where you're playing it, but then of course everywhere else. I would like to hear, a little bit more, hear that kind of thing going on. And then if it turns out, and maybe we also get a take of you doing strums instead of the 12 string thing. I don't want us to get down the road and go, we don't like it. Of course, I mean, we're all going to be here, so we can just go punch it in wherever we want to, so it's not a big deal. But I do like the idea of having that, on a 12 string.
Yeah.
It was sounding cool in the demo with the acoustic doing it. Just the problem was that I was just missing that rhythm of the acoustic guitar throughout the rest of the song.
Yeah.
I wrote Everything Must Go with Phil and David. David is one of my favorite writers that I've ever hung out with. I think that he's so rad and he's just a cool dude. And at the rooms that I've been in where we've written a song, you need a guy like David Ray, specifically, just because he's so he's a little reserved, but when he says something and when he has input, it's like, hell yeah, that's a good idea. And Phil's the same way, but I just had that melody, and I'd been kind of kicking it around, and I liked it a lot. I thought it was memorable. And Phil had the name for the song, and he was like, let's just try to write this. And so, I mean, the process of people separating, that sucks. And that's always easy to write about. But I tried to come at it at a more, embracing it way. I kind of came at it as more of a, just getting rid of all of it, dude. I'm getting rid of all this stuff, and I'm just going to move on.
Sweet. Awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Of course.
Tat, you're a bad man.
Okay, let me get you set up for acoustic. Or why don't you come in here real quick?
Everything Must Go is the first tune that we wrote that I felt really confident in us playing that at a dance hall. You know, it's a dancing tune. It really is. That's my favorite. My favorite part of playing that tune is watching people dance. That's a fun one for sure.
You're Batman.
There ain't nothing worth keeping.
Now give me your clothes.
So, on the acoustic, like I do want to hear your, you know, the typical,
Part?
yeah, the your normal in the normal, you know, the G, you know, all that. It might be cool to have, like here, like play the chorus for me real quick. 1, 2, 3. Have another high one going on top of that.
Everything Must Go. I loved that song from the moment that I heard that song. And I'm going to peel back the curtain for a second, and I don't think Braden's going to like it, and we can cut this out if we need to. But I remember a point when Braden showed me that song, and he was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not that it's a bad song. It's just, I think that every artist is doing themselves a service by wondering if it's right for them. And so I understood that. But I think the melody's beautiful. I think the story's beautiful. Just an insanely well-written song.
Where you at?
I'm on capo 5 playing it in D.
Cool.
Or it can be in capo 3 and...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So...
I did like what you were doing in D.
In the D, yeah. You know, something there.
Yeah.
But let's get your normal one first and see which one fits, if we even need it. Then.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
And that's going to be, because as soon as we start strumming, it's going to just kind of wash, which isn't going to be. Keep playing that line for me.
Scringle and scrungle.
I'm gonna love it.
Huh?
I'm gonna love it.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna be married to it. I already know I am.
Yeah. Playing a 12-string guitar on Everything Must Go.
Just the choruses.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the best melody I've ever written. Every time I play it on guitar, I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's yours? I didn't know if that was yours or Phil's.
yeah. That's mine.
Phil's.
Sure.
It's one of my favorite parts of the song.
Go back a little bit.
I think it's been tripping. Yeah, I think it's just because you felt like he was thinking about resolving.
Yeah.
And didn't. But
Yeah, in the edit, so we can do a couple different things there. There was one take where he stopped right there, but then it felt really awkward after that because everyone still kind of kept playing.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone didn't stop until the everything must go.
Yeah.
Like people still played.
Yeah.
And so I thought, but I did like filling into that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because that was I wanted him to play through.
Yeah, but I like that the way he filled into that.
Yeah. Cool.
Because it kind of goes with your vote. There ain't nothing.
Yeah.
worth-
Yeah. Cool.
You know, to me it felt natural, but it may be something that y'all hadn't done live because it is kind of spliced together from 2 takes.
That's what we're supposed to be doing, and we don't really play this song a whole bunch, but that's what we're supposed to do
Okay.
live. So
3 to record,
okay.
space bar to stop. So you go 3 to record, space bar to stop. And if I need a new playlist, just click this thing right there, this upside down triangle, and then hit new right there. You hit OK. Yes. I think there's a lot that I like.
Callie's gonna be a producer. I like the song. You should change just about everything. I like the song. What if there was more distortion?
Yeah.
What if you screamed it right here? I like the song. What if it was 25 beats faster? I like the song. What if you changed the words in it, and then you took the guitar and you made it quieter, and then you took the drums out, and then you took the bass.
Specifically, I like the drums. What if we took the drums out?
Specifically, it's been a pleasure recording him.
It's probably the best thing about the song is the drums. I'd like to take it.
My favorite part of the song is that you're playing guitar on it, and the drums are happening, and the bass is going on, and you're singing it. But what if we took all that, we turned it all the way down, and then we deleted it?
You're on it. That sounds like a Grammy right there, dude.
I think he's got it all the way
The bones are their money.
and the bones are their money.
See that? As somebody who's been through a divorce and who has had to leave and take most of their belongings, pack them up in a truck, it hits you kind of hard. I like that the song hits on a level that you can be 22 years old and your girlfriend breaks up with you, or you can be 24 years old and things just don't work out with your wife, and you've got to pack your small kid up and everything was good.